talking all things Miami Spring Break Rules 2025, and there are definitely things you probably didn't know. This is what's coming out here for 2025 and prepping for disorderly crowds, things of that nature, but it is prepped to be set as a precedent moving forward. So, what to expect: $100 parking, curfews, heavy police presence, security checkpoints, and at least DUI enforcement. Now, the DUI enforcement piece is huge. I know there's a lot of, college students going, a lot of folks, younger, I don't want to say younger generation, but like, early 20s, early mid 20s going. So typically there's alcohol involved. So for them to say, hey, doing the drinking in public, of course, things like that are prohibited actions. So following actions are illegal: consumption of alcohol, smoking on public beaches and parks, narcotics and marijuana, driving under the influence, and then driving a scooter or vehicle irresponsibly, and violence of any kind. Now, this particular one, depending on where you are, scooters, golf carts, other like mopeds, other like smaller like motorized devices for the spring break time are going to be prohibited on the beaches and then on the pathways leading to the beach areas. I think this is an interesting one because it's one of those, like, if used responsibly, I don't think it's really a big deal, but for the safety aspect of it, even what we saw in the new year happening down in New Orleans with, an individual wanting to like run into a crowd, same kind of concept. So that seems to be why it is not going to be permitted. In addition to cigarettes, coolers, inflatable devices, tents or tables. Now the tents or table bit is like, I don't know. I mean, I get it, but I think it's one of those, if you want to go out, especially for the day, want to go out for the day with like your family, and I'm thinking more like vacation mode, not spring break room mode, but typically there's a tent. Typically, you bring coolers to have drinks. So it seems to be that they're kind of wanting to create a space where it's like you're not hanging out there. Maybe you stop by there, go for a swim, and then you leave it. So that it's a different way of viewing it versus like being a leisure hangout kind of space. Now, another thing was loud music. They did do, which I like how the Miami Police Department actually did this. They did do a video, and the video is basically kind of meant to be satire, but they are actually showing or depicting like the actual real events to show the rules, to show how certain things are going to be enforced, kind of like the DUI checkpoint. So there are going to be certain areas, entrances to the beach, that are going to be closed off. And then there are going to be other areas where you have quote unquote a checkpoint.